Hello, Damit. This is Wilson, and I saw your email. I think to answer your two questions. One is how to change the style of the widgets, and the other question is how to use a pie chart. I think it's more efficient for me to recording a video and to show you how it works. Okay, so let's start with a simple one, the pie chart, and the data I'm going to use to do the uh, demonstration is pretty straightforward. It has some text content, some derived columns, and we can. So we want to use a pie chart to show the distribution of this NPS score, which has 5 categories in it, and also we want to use a categorical column to to show it in the pie chart as well. So we're gonna use this one. Okay, so I close this data view tab and I drag and line. I click aggregation chart. Okay, so this is the one we're gonna use to create a pie chart. I double click it and I double click it again. So the NPS score is here. We drag and drop it to the X columns. Okay, so now you see it's a bar chart. So we can choose different chart types here. So it says primary chart. We can use bar chart, we can use pie chart, we can use tag cloud. So I switch to the pie chart. Okay, so this is how we can use pie chart here. And we can do some modification to this pie chart from this appearance tab. Okay, we can change the color, uh, or we can use a color palette. It's more easier. Pie size, inside donut size. Okay, and we can choose to show the data label. Okay, you can see the data label is here, and there are different formats you can use to show the percentage as well. For example, see this is a percentage. We want to have a percentage sign in it so that people can see, and we can change the decimal points. Maybe 0. Okay, and we can also add the categories. Probably delete the values. Okay. Now you can see the NPS score. For example, people who rate a 5 rating score takes the most percentage, 74%. Change it a little bit larger, the size. Okay. Can drag and drop it. Okay, and there are the tooltip if you hover over on it. So this is a pie chart. I can create another one. Another way to call the aggregation chart is on the left panel. You use aggregation chart, double click, do the link. Okay, double click again. So we can also use texture subject to put it on the x-axis. So as always, it always shows the bar chart at first. We can switch to the pie chart. We can switch to the tag cloud as well, as you can see. Now we want to focus on the pie chart. I will do some quickly modification to change the layout. Okay, you can do it yourself. It's pretty straightforward, I think. And data labels, we want to have the category plus the percentage. Percentage is easier to understand for the customers from my perspective. Okay, and change it a bit larger and change the font size. Okay, so that's another pie chart. Okay, next we want to maybe create a new report. We are not going to use this one. We want to create a new one. I call it test. And so here it is. We add this newly created pie chart into the new report. Okay, now we go to the report. As you can see on the top left, there are two pie chart showing here. Drag and drop it, here we have it. So personally, I think for the new users, I suggest to use so here in the lower right corner, I suggest to use a host layout. So it will automatically help you to build the layout once you drag and drop graphs into the canvas. Okay, so let's try the host layout. Grid layout is like it has more, it gives you more freedom to do the modification and to adjust the space between different objects. But the host grid is more convenient. Let's see, let's call it page 2. Okay, so if I drag and drop this pie chart here, it will just the whole window will show this pie chart. And if I drag and drop another pie chart, it will just automatically put it on the left hand side or right hand side. So you can see this pie chart is too large. Uh, the 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 values cannot be fully visible right now. We can change the size of the pie chart, maybe a little bit smaller. Yes, now you can see the value, or you can change the size of the value, the label value, smaller. Okay, so this is a pie chart, how to use it. And next is the widgets. So there are different kinds of widgets, as you can see here. It is grayed out right now because there are no data table being added to this report. So we want to add a new data table because widget can only work with a valid data. So as I talked about before, if you double click and you see there is a data table look, so this tells you like you can use it as a data table. Okay. Modify column, replace category, filter node, join node, they can all be used for a data table. Okay, so we'll click. So we'll just add this one to the test report. So it's called texture data. Okay. Now here you see this is a newly added data. Okay, it appears here. If I add a join node to the report, it's called join number 7. You can see the join number 7 can also be used for you to select different features. Like it can be used as a filter, it can be used as a widget as well. But we will focus on the texture data. Okay, so we want to use statistic widget. We can put it on the right hand side on the top, double click. You can modify what kind of values you want to put in it. For example, the NPS score, the customer rating score, we want to show that, and we want to show the mean or for the rating score. Okay, so right now it is showing the average is 5. Let's see. Let's see, edit macro. Mean, local formatting. Okay. Numerical number I want. I don't want it to be an integer. Let me see. Now it is a numerical number. Okay. 4.51. And you want to change the color background. Okay. Color, you can change it here. And maybe give it a red color. Okay. Or we have the conditional formatting as well. Let me show you. So it's here. You right click it, edit macro. There's conditional formatting. You can add, you can assign different rows if you want to do it single color. Yes, single color for greater than 4. Okay, if the value is greater than 4, we want to give it a yellow color. Let's say greater than 4.5. It's more precise. Okay. Okay, now we want to add another row, which is less than or equal to 4. We want to give it a red color. Okay, we want to save it. And now it is yellow because based on the rules, it should be yellow. Okay. We want to do the drill down. We want to use a pie chart to control it. One way to do the drill down, you just drag and drop a line. Another way is you just highlight this flash blue sign here. Okay, as you can see. It means now this pie chart will control all the objects in this report. Background. Probably I want to give it which color I'm looking for. Probably green. Okay. Borders like radius. You can give it a 20. Now you can see there's a radius here. 50 maybe. Okay. And I think that's it. And we can publish it. So remember, every time you want to test your changes in the report, you need to make a new publication. And you go to the publication. Okay. Now, this is page 1. We are going to go to page 2. Okay. So if I click NPS equals 3, let's see. It updates. Okay. 5. And I want to see the mixed nuts. Updates as well. Quippyman, it also updates. So if I click the pie chart in the lower right, it also updates the big one because the blue flash sign is enabled. So it will update all the object on this page. Okay. So this is a pie chart and a widget. Feel free to ask more questions if you have, and if you want to learn more about the report, I can send you some videos, or we can have a meeting and I can help you go through all the features you want to try. And that's about it. Thank you.